Okay.
Hi, my name is Bulali Rawana from the University of Fort Hare in the Eastern Cape. I'll be talking to you about the Eastern Cape, particularly its geology, the climate, the weather, oceans, and also the culture. And I'll start by giving you an outline. I'll start by an introduction and talk about life. After the life, I'll go to the geology, and I'll close by giving you an indication and an idea of the weather, the climate of the Eastern Cape. The Eastern Cape is actually the second largest province of South Africa after the Northern Cape, and it covers about 170 square kilometers. It is located in the southeast of South Africa, and it's composed of the former Transkei, the former Ciskei, and the eastern part of the Cape province. It takes about 14% of the land area of South Africa, and it actually has got a population of about 6.5 million. It was established in 1994 on the 27th of April, and its capital town is Bishop. It is a diverse ethnic groups, but it is dominated by the Xhosas, the Mpondos, and the Baza cultures. The life in the Eastern Cape, the long curving coastline of the Eastern Cape and the large area, including the northwest and the southeast distances, give the province an extremely varied vegetation. It has got a wealth of beautiful natural areas in the rich in diversity of vegetation, fauna, landscape, namely the nature and marine reserves, including the conservation and wilderness areas. It is home to 25 types of akok, and also an important meeting ground of 6 major converging biomes, namely the savanna biome, which includes the bush valley flora of the summer rainfall area, the fynbos of the winter rainfall, the grassland biome, which includes flora of the high altitudes, and also the succulent Karoo biome, which is flora that flourishes in arid, semi-arid conditions, the thornfelt Karoo biome, and the indigenous forest biomes. Some local types of vegetation that are found in the Eastern Cape are your ericas, your yellowwood, your coral trees, and your spekboom, which is the favorite of the elephants. And all these are actually found in the Ado area. And some grass types that you might find in the Eastern Cape is your Europhobia, your aloe, and other succulents as well. And the wildlife that is found here is the buck, which is the bush buck, the grey repok, and the mountain repok, and also the big five, including the giraffe, the zebra, and some more. Going on to the geology of the Eastern Cape, at some point Africa was joined to other continents, and South Africa, which means also the Eastern Cape, was stuck in the middle of that landmass, and its landscape was actually different from what it is today and from what we see. The Eastern Cape got dominated by the sedimentary rocks, which includes the quartzitic sandstones that outcrops in the Port Elizabeth area. These rocks were actually of the Cape of the Peninsula Formation of the Table Mountain group of the Cape supergroup. They formed about 500 million years ago in a shallow beach marine environment. And a basin formed from Gondwana breakup due to tectonic activity, and it was filled with silica-rich sands that also got re-cemented. The paleo environment analysis in major strategic units of the Karoo shows that the changes in development styles were due to tectonism within the basin. And deposits were actually influenced by progressive aridification of climate that was mainly due to the northward drift of the southwestern Gondwana out of a polar climate. Today, the basin covers a large portion of the Eastern Cape and actually the two-thirds land area of South Africa, and is known as the Karoo Basin, or actually you can call it the Karoo supergroup. And is characterized by 5 major groups, which is the Bombo, the Stormbek, the Beaufort group, and the Eka group, including the Dweka group. And this actually overlaps other provinces such as the KZN and the Western Cape. The basin is joined to the Cape supergroup on the south by the Dweka, which is of the Karoo supergroup, and by the Wederberg group, which is of the Cape supergroup. And the basin is deepest near the Cape Fold, but as you go upwards, it thins towards the north. And it was once filled with the Drakensberg lavas, which no longer exist today. Its sediments are characterized by their economic importance of that lies in the vast coal reserves of the Eka group, which is the second youngest group of the Karoo supergroup. And today the Eastern Cape is actually characterized by the coast that is generally rugged with interspersed beaches, hilly to very mountainous areas between Graaf Reinet and the roads, including snow mountains, Stormbek, Wederberg, and Drakensberg. The highest point of the province is Ben Macdo, which is about 3,000 meters high. And the east from East London to Queenstown towards KZN border is lush grasslands and rolling hills, which are punctuated by deep gorges and with intermittent forest. The climate, the weather, and the oceans of the Eastern Cape. The climate varies highly, with the west being dry, which is semi-arid Karoo, with sparse rain during winter or summer, with frost winters and hot summers, and is wetter in the eastern region due to the plentiful rainfall. The humidity increases and is becoming more subtropical along the coast with summer rainfall. The Tsitsikamma and Ramsar areas get more precipitation, which is relatively even distributed, and temperatures are mild. The interior can be very cold in winter with heavy snow falls occasionally occurring in the mountainous regions. The climate also of this, the ocean of the Eastern Cape is the Indian Ocean, which is characterized by warm currents which drive the weather of the Eastern Cape. Thank you very much.